So you can see how easy this is to use, but also as well how creative you can get with your video creation. Now, once you log in to your dashboard, as you see on my screen here, you're going to be met by 5 different options here up at the top with which you can start a project. So we've got the option to start with stock. So we've got an integration with Shutterstock that basically opens up a library of hundreds of thousands of video clips, images, and audio clips as well that you can use in your Klippyo projects. It's incredible. So you don't have to go independently elsewhere or anywhere else online to buy these things to pull into Klippyo. We've got them built in, so you can just use them. It's really useful. And again, I'm going to be showing you some stock footage clips in this particular video so you can see how it works. We've also got the option to upload your own as well. So if you've got your own video content, your own clips that you want to upload into the Klippyo platform, you just click on this option here. You can browse your desktop and upload them. We've also got a YouTube integration. So if you've got a YouTube video you want to pull in, you just click on this option, add the URL in here, search it out, and you can import, or you can actually just search out keywords in here as well to search different content on YouTube. We've also got Giphy as well, which is a massive library of GIFs. GIFs work really well on social media, as you'll have seen. You'll see them all the time. You can actually search out GIFs with any keywords on here as well and pull those in. And finally, we've got an integration with videos. So Klippyo has been created by us, videos. So we've integrated the videos platform right into Klippyo. So if you have got a videos account, you can integrate it with a couple of clicks and you get access to all of your rendered animations inside of Klippyo. So you can pull these in to your projects. And again, I'm going to use one of them in the actual project I create right now. So I'm going to create a video right now for a dive school. So I'm going to show you how easy this is to use. Let's just imagine we've got a dive school out there in the Caribbean or whatever that wants a video to promote their services on Facebook. So I'm going to create them a video to do that. So I'm going to start with stock footage here. So once we click on start with stock, we're brought through to the search page here. So I can search out, I'm going to search out turtles, click search. It's going to show me lots of different content that I can use, again, related to turtles in my video content. So all we need to do is click on customize. And what happens now is this particular clip here is going to be added to a brand new project within Klippyo so we can start building out around it. Okay, there we go. That's added. It's now going to open up a project with that clip. There we go. We can now click play, check out the clip. Looks great. Ocean, turtle swimming around in it. So what we need to do, we've got a 20-second clip here. I'm going to just trim this down a little bit because it's a little bit too long. We don't just want one clip. Of course, if you want to create a video of just a turtle swimming around, there you go. You've got your video. You can add some animation and stuff, which I'll talk about in a second. But what I want to do here is create more of a promotional style video for a dive school. So I want to add more in here. So I am going to shorten this clip a little bit down to around 7 seconds. You can see on the timeline down here. Now, what I'm going to do first, before I add any more clips, is I'm going to actually add a videos animation because I want to add a little intro into the beginning of my video here. So click on the add media. We can then import media to the timeline. I'm going to choose videos here. I'm going to search out one of the actual animations I created earlier, a little underwater logo animation. I'm going to click add. That's now going to be pulled in from my videos account right the way in here to Klippyo. There we go. Now I want that at the beginning, so I'm going to switch that to the beginning there. Let's just play that, make sure that's looking good. So we've got our underwater logo. That's then going to switch into the clip, the great clip I've just added of the turtle. There we go. So we've started to build out the initial part of our video. So what we need to do now is add more content. So I'm going to add more stock footage into the timeline. So we do that in the same way we added the videos animation. We click on add media. So rather than head over to videos here, we're going to stay on the actual videos tab. We're then going to search in here. So I'm going to search turtles again. Click enter, and again we pull all of the clips we can use in from Shutterstock here. So we've got this one here. So I'm going to add this one. Okay, so there we go, and there's the clip. Let's check it out. Now, the clip has been added just off camera here, but I want to show you how cool our canvas is. Because we've got this free-form canvas, you can see I can drag the clip around here, so I can match that up. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom in. So one of the features of videos here, let me just choose that clip, is that you can actually scale this content. So we can zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to scale this up slightly. Just to get a bit of a better shot on that turtle. I'm going to trim the clip down again as well. Let's get this down a little bit more. That looks about right here. Let's see how that plays. So we've got this stock footage that goes into this one, which was scaled, which looks really good now. So we've got a couple of clips in there. What I want to do now is add another clip So I'm going to go and add media again. This time we're going to add a shark clip. So rather than just focus on turtles, let's look at what we've got for sharks. We've got a ton of clips in here we can use. I'm going to use this one here because we've got a couple of sharks with these scuba divers. So I'm going to click on add there, pull this one in from Shutterstock as well. Okay, so there we go. The clip's been added. Let's just check this out. Let's see what this one's like. Okay, I'm going to scale that in as well. I'm actually not going to zoom in on this one. I'm just going to scale that pretty perfectly. Actually, do you know what? I am going to zoom in slightly. So let's just scale that slightly there. Just getting more central. There we go. So we've got a few different clips in here now. Let's have a look from the beginning here just to quickly check it all. So we've got our logo animation from videos in there. We're then going to cut to this turtle shot here. We're then going to cut to another turtle shot. And then we're going to cut to the shark shot finally, which is going to take us to around 27 seconds total right now in the timeline. I'm going to add an outro in here as well, I think. I like that shot. They all work really well together. I'm going to add a videos outro in here. So I'm going to go to videos, and I've got an outro already created. Okay, we're going to add that in here as well. So we're going to add this to the end. There we go. So we've got our book, our dive outro here. So if I just play that, we can just check it out. Okay, so we've got our nice outro, basically call to action telling people to book their dive. So we've now created a video which is around 34 seconds or so, which is going to be perfect for a dive school to use. But what I want to do now is to add more to this. We've got our clips in there, as simple as you've just seen there. But what I want to do is start to add some text into these videos. And I'm wanting to also add an audio clip. Now, I want the same audio to run throughout the actual clip here. So with these particular videos animations I've pulled in, these have got audio, so you can hear these. Okay, I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but all of the actual stock footage clips have no audio. So I want to make sure the videos clips that I've got in here, like this one, I'm just going to pull the audio down like you see there. So we don't have the audio playing over the top of the audio I'm going to add. I'm now going to add some audio into the timeline so we can create a video that sounds good. So we click on add media and we choose audio this time. And I'm going to just type in any keyword here and it's going to find audio for you. We've got uplifting. So I want an uplifting sort of tune. Let's have a listen to this one. Okay, for now, for this example, I'm just going to use this. We click on add. This is then going to pull audio, and again, this is powered by Shutterstock, so the audio we've got in here is incredible. You can listen to some of these tracks, but when I add this one in here, again, it's getting pulled straight in from Shutterstock, and will be added into the audio track of the canvas, which I'll show you. Okay, so that's added. We can go to the audio track on this left-hand side here. So that's added in there. So let's have a play and have a listen. Okay, so it has a little bit of an intro gap. So I'm just going to chop that down slightly here. Pull the audio back so it plays straight away. So you can see now we've got an audio track behind our content here. Okay, and I do like that audio track. So we've started to build out a nice video. Now, I'm going to head back, and I've just changed this, guys, so you can see to the text option here. Because what I want to do on all of these different clips that I've added into the actual timeline, I want to start adding some text in here. And we've got a really cool feature to do this. So we click on the plus button again, but rather than add media, what I'm going to do now is add animations. And we've got animated text that you can add into your video. So I'm going to grab a couple of these. So I'm going to grab this one here. I think this one's going to look good once we've got this edited. So I'm going to pull that into this particular clip here. So it's going to play on this clip with this turtle. So what we need to do is click on the actual text we've just added. It's going to drop this down here so we can edit this up. So ever wanted to dive with actually not dive, let's go swim with turtles. Okay, now you can with our school. Okay, I'm spelled school wrong. There we go. So we've got our content in there. I'm going to leave it actually as white text. I think that works all right. I am going to change the actual font here, and again, we've got a ton of fonts you can use. Let's go with I don't really know which to use. Let's just go with the Bangers one here as an example. Okay, I'll just search it out, it's quicker. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave it white, and then we've got again a little short, sharp stint with the animation of this yellow. I'm going to change that to the blue color to match the video. The blues in the water. I'm going to leave the background of that particular animation as it is as well. So I'm going to update that, and then I'm going to check this out. So I'm going to play that, see how this looks. Okay, so it's quite small right now, so I want to make it slightly bigger. So we just select the animation.